that shit, cause I'm the shit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Camara, and they'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come on 3rd and 7. Now the Texans will burn the first of their time.
I made this nigga fumble, and I pressed every button in the world. I guess I shut it down. I don't know what happened. I shut it down. I don't know, man.
From the gun, it's a run for Camara. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Now the Texans are
I don't know what you mean by thank you. I'm the type of nigga that goes for it, bro.
With a little over 50 seconds to go.
I always go for it, bro. I always go for it, my nigga. Always. You got four players, my nigga. I don't kick.
Instead, they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, that's good. Come on, fat man. Oh, my nigga.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on?
I know, man. Sound like a riot for sure.
Defense and just give them all the credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's Watson. They'll buy some time right. He's got his
that shit was good, because my nigga should have grabbed that.
He takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Watson on 1st down. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Deshaun Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before half for Breeze. Dancing to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball.
Looking for his tight end, fouls, and it's intercepted. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Second down and goal. Breeze.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Watch the pass. You kill.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
53. Hey, I-7.
Breeze to throw for it on fourth. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
From just shy of midfield, Watson complete. It's Johnson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. His defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And Ginn's got it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
Sammy!
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Breeze now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. Toss play, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. They run it again with Kamara. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Team 6.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. 9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on fourth. Watson buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a run with Hyde. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Every yard they gain getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great. But that's not what you're really playing for.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now it's Watson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Texans push further out in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened.